top of having to do the air compressor on Fireball. At some point in the middle of the night, batteries got low enough that it killed the power to pretty much all the lights in the truck. So I had to steal my hard hat light just to have a little light. We stayed pretty warm last night. You can see I got my sleeping bag and I actually put it under my covers. I need to get up. I need to get this compressor on and get going. I really had about 3 hours to do all this. Just been a rough week. And what's funny is this light that I'm holding, it probably hasn't been charged in over a year, and it's the only light that I got working in the truck right now. All my battery operated lights, no bueno. I mean, I got my flashlight on my phone, but this is probably more handy. But made by Klein Tools. You know, you can buy the hard hat and a light combo on Amazon, or at least I did anyway. It's a really good little light. One thing about Kansas, you're always going to get a beautiful sunrise. Little boy to the left of me, he's getting ready to roll out, and I asked him if he could hold on just a few minutes so I can get over here with my car and park it right there where he's at. That way we're not having to walk back and forth with parts and tools and antifreeze and everything else. Where I just see Sylvester Stallone. There it is. The Mazda RX-50, I think is the model number. Thing's pretty sporty. Not really current, salt flakes in the floor. You gotta pull over there. Oh boy's probably waiting. He's gotta go. That's squirt juice. Can't see crap to try. They don't have a lot of guys like that anymore. Actually, look out for somebody else. He's a little upset when he backed in next. I was a little wound up when he backed in next to me, but it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna probably make some friends having the car parked in this spot, but screw them. I see so much stupidity around truck stops, it's unreal. Here's the new compressor, antifreeze. I bought 10 and gave him 12. Situation. Left all my tools and everything out. I don't really need to get more tools out. Got a winch bar to grab bolts that fall underneath the truck. Let's get to it. I'm going to be putting on some latex gloves, so unless something eventful happens, we'll see when I get this done. Use gloves to kind of contain the antifreeze. That one popped. Fuel pump's on. Pressure's on. Got to put fittings on. I couldn't have ran the truck if I wanted to last night. Not only would I have peeped oil out of the front structure hole, that didn't sound right, but fuel pump runs through the compressor. Gear driven, runs into a gear in the compressor. Compressor turns off the bull gear. And it's also very important, there is a O-ring that goes around the main gear for the compressor. There's also a little O-ring that kind of goes over around the bolt hole area. Again, that didn't sound right either, but yeah, pretty sunrise. I ain't watching it though. We're trying to get this done. Okay, we got it all together from what I can see. Fuel pump's on, coolant line, air feed line, another coolant line. Yeah, it's kind of like a breather tube. Kind of seals it off. I still got to add antifreeze. I don't want to add antifreeze till we start it, make sure I don't have any leaks. I mean, I'm not out by any means, but go ahead and fire her up real quick. See what happens. Hopefully this thing starts. Gauges. I know we're low on antifreeze. Make sure it's going to build pressure up. Of course, we want to look for leaks. No antifreeze. Alright, that old air governor will be popping off any second now. If it don't pop off, then we're going to have to change the air governor out, but hopefully it works. There we go. I'll go ahead and start adding coolant into it, and it should be good to go. I only took 3 gallons of coolant. Get our stuff cleaned up. I'm gonna see if the shop here will take the antifreeze that I did capture. I spilled a little, not a lot. Like I said, we only took 3 gallons. There's probably at least 2 gallons in the bucket, so I won't complain. Throwing the whole dadgum trash can away. Guess if somebody wants it, they can have it, but I don't want to be smelling antifreeze. I called they actually have a shop here, and I called them. They were closed, so I think I did what I think is the next best thing. I just bottled them back up and put them in the antifreeze jugs, funneled it into there, and put the full bottles in my trash can. If the way I see it, if somebody wants a trash can, they can have that stupid thing. I don't want to smell it. Now I wait for a cab. Alright, let's ride, Clyde. We just thought we was leaving. At this point, I am absolutely done. Supposed to be going to dinner tonight with my wife, and ain't gonna happen. I don't know if it's one of my screw ups or what. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the truck. I don't have any power steering at all, but I was able to manage to get it out of the parking spot. The only thing, I called a Freightliner shop and down here because our local guys aren't in today. And the only thing we can come up with is the gear on the inside, or the gear for the air compressor isn't the right gear for this setup, so I really don't know what else to do. The old man told me to drive it on home, but I'm just going to drop it off at the shop and let them guys monkey with it. I've had it. I'm done with it. That's all I can say. At this point, I don't know. The truck's manageable. I mean, the roads aren't super sharp. That's why, one of the reasons why I'm going to drop it off at the shops, because I don't think I can manhandle this thing down the road I live on. That's a dirty trick. Change the clothes sign to green. This is the first ramp of a handful to get home, but the ramps, I think, are going to be the hard part. And I'm going to try to slide my fifth wheel back a little bit and see if that doesn't relieve a little pressure off the steering. Very important step here. Theory is, typically if you're overweight on your steer axle or your drive axle, you can move the fifth wheel back and forth and it'll help you move weight on or off the drives. If you got a sliding tandem trailer, you can slide that, but sometimes, if you're stuck with a bridge wall, you don't have any other option but to slide your fifth wheel and make weights work. We're gonna give it another shot, see if this don't make it a little easier to drive. I think it will, a little bit at least. So far, we're sliding the fifth wheel forward. It seems like it's a little bit easier to drive. It doesn't seem like I'm having to hold it as tight going down the road. Even turning to get out of the Restoria there, it didn't seem like I had to fight it as hard. I mean, yeah, I still don't have power steering, and I can definitely tell I still don't have power steering, but there was just a little bit of relief to it. A lot of truth to this song.
Continue on I-55 south for 22 miles.
Feel about right now. This may be the hardest part of the trip. Good night. Oh man. Yeah, Jody's gonna love me Monday. Whew. Got their old Ford F-2350 something or another. Let's see if we can heat off. Getting sweaty. Take her straight this way. We made it to tag anyway. Gotta get out and drop the trailer. We made it this far. Open. Trailer don't sink down in the mud. We got a concrete pad. All the spots are taken up with guys that aren't dropping trailers. So. I guess we'll see what goes on after this. I don't know. Kind of aggravated about the situation. I hate doing a job and having to redo it. I guess I should have double checked everything when I got the parts, but I don't know. Slightly aggravated. Well, I can't say slightly. I'm highly aggravated. There's probably a proper term for it, but I'm trying to keep it PG. We're gonna go home. Sucky Saturday, I guess is what we could call this one.